Rule number two, never. Rule number three, when it's all said and done.
Cheat calisthenics, mind right, body right, get your money, stay proactive. You who's watching right now, make sure you stay proactive, do what you gotta do. You see what's going on, we by the USB arena, about to put some major work in, some major pain, some deposits into the bank. Shout out to they abundant Chelly, you know what I'm saying? This is what we do every day. We placing deposits, we pacing, for our future, you know what I'm saying? Preventing all sickness, depression. This is the way you do it. The fountain of youth right here. Calisthenics, mind right, body right. You don't need a gym. All you need is a floor that I'm about to show you here right now. How we about to get it in. We're doing 100 burpee, 10 sets of different variation of burpee that you about to see in a minute. You know what I'm saying? G Calisthenics, thank you all for tuning in. Mind right, body right. Get your money. And most importantly, get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Because it all starts in the mental. All in the mental. If you want to get right. See, I made a mistake. 2 pumps. And we go right back at it. 2 pumps. And we go back right at it. You can do this by yourself. It's more fun when you do it with somebody. It gets a little competitive. You're going to see who's going to break fast. Or who's going to keep up, or encourage others to keep up, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about, we ain't going to leave nobody behind. What you're going to see here in a few, you know what I'm saying? It's not some type of ego thing or whatever. If I see somebody slowing up, we got to finish this set together. No one left behind, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is, because you're only strong as the weakest one in your crew, however they say it. But you see what's going on by the USB arena, just putting in major pain. The first was the 2 pump, then a lift up. The next one is going to be shoulder tap. Make sure y'all take I would say 30 second, 45 second breaks minimum. But if you need that extra 10 seconds, you do that. Burpees are good for you because they train multiple parts of fitness at the same time, especially when you do them for repeated sets or intervals. Cardiovascular endurance, burpees quickly raise your heart rate because you're repeatedly moving from standing to the floor and back up. Muscular endurance, your chest, shoulders, triceps, core, glutes, quads, and calves all contribute. Full body conditioning, you're combining a squat, plank, push up position and jump into one continuous movement. Power, the explosive jump develop lower body power, particularly through the hips and legs. Core stability, your abs and trunks have to stabilize your body during the plank, push up, and transition. Coordination and agility, moving efficiently between positions required body control and coordination. High work capacity. Repeated burpees teach your body to continue producing effort while your heart rate or breathing elevated. Minimal equipment, you can perform them almost anywhere, making them useful for your calisthenics and conditioning. And that's what it's all about calisthenics. It's all about body movement and using what you have. You know what I'm saying? For my style of calisthenics, high volume, burpees can be especially useful as conditioning, work alongside with pull-ups, dips, push-ups, and muscle-up squats. They train something those upper body movement don't emphasize as much. Sustain whole body cardiovascular demand. You know what I'm saying? A simple progression could be 5 to 10, burpees every minute for 10 minutes. Then gradually increase the reps or duration as conditioning improves. Sort of like what they call a periodization program. If y'all don't understand what that is, Google it. but just a brief explanation. Like when you start know for calisthenics training or whatever the case may be, right? You start with a number. Let's say I'm doing 10 reps every 10 sets, right? 10 sets, 10 reps. I will do that push-ups, pull-ups, dips, whatever the exercise I'm doing. I will do it for approximately for 3 to 4 weeks. Maybe the third or fourth week, I will increase the rep, increase the intensity, or add in a workout. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the duration of those 3 weeks, 4 weeks that I've been training for, I've been improving. I notice improvement. I notice little attributes that I'm earning throughout my training. So to continue there, I would just add more sets and reps. You can't stay at the same rate, workout intensity, because then you will plateau, and that's something that you don't want to do. You don't want to plateau. Then you just gonna reverse. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna gain no muscle. So the thing is, you must stress the body. You know, must put your body through that stress. Excuse the kids. You know, I'm doing this while, with the kids right beside me. You know what I'm saying? They seeing daddy work. That's another reason why I go so hard. Cause they watching, y'all. That's a fact. Just like how we was talking about periodization, it falls into progressive overload, if I'm saying it right. And calisthenics, progressive overload means gradually making your body weight exercise harder so your muscles keep adapting and getting stronger. You don't need to keep adding plates like traditional weightlifting. You can overload through reps, sets, leverage, tempo, range of motion, adding weights or harder exercise variations. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was doing push-ups, it will go more reps. I would add 5, like in a duration of time or intervals of time. You know what I'm saying? 15, 20, 25. And I would do type of different push-ups, like incline push-ups, knee push-ups, standard push-ups, archer push-ups, one arm push-ups. You get the drift. Adding more sets, put in weight, speed up, slow up the tempos, less rest, you know what I'm saying, in between sets, 2 minutes between sets, 90 seconds to 60 seconds, you want a full range of motion, That's what it's all about, just making your body adapt to stress. You keep fighting, you keep pushing, you're going to get results. You're going to get stronger, not only physically, but also mentally. You guys probably hear me time to time when I say 90% mental, 10% physical. Because it all starts in the mental. You gotta believe in yourself, believe in the process, believe you can get through the workout, period. The mental part of progressive overload and calisthenics is just as important as the physical part. As your body adapts, you're also training your mind to handle discomfort. Stay disciplined and believe you're capable of doing more. Think about a hard set of pull-ups. Your body might be capable of 12 reps, but around rep 8, your mind starts saying, that's enough. Learning to maintain good technique and safely push through the discomfort builds mental toughness and confidence. There are several mental qualities you're developing. Discipline, training even when your motivation isn't high. Patience, skills like muscle up, handstands, and one arm progression can take months or years. Resilience, missing a rep doesn't mean you failed. You've covered, adjust, and try again. Focus. You learn to concentrate on breathing techniques, tempo, and body position. Discomfort tolerance. High value sets teaches you to remain composed when your muscles are burning and you're breathing heavily. Self-efficacy. Every progression, your first pull-up, 10 pull-ups, your first muscle up, weighted muscle up, provides evidence that you can improve. Consistency. The biggest mental challenge isn't one brutal workout. It's showing up repeatedly. A good way to connect this to my mind body right philosophy. Mind, action, adaptation, confidence. Your mind will tell you to attempt the next rep. Your mind, your body receives the training stimulus. Your body adapts through recovery. You come back stronger. That improvement builds confidence to attack the next challenge. That's why progressive overload isn't simply do more reps. It's progressively increasing what your mind and body are capable of handling while maintaining control and proper technique. Some people ask me, what's mind right, body right? What's the philosophy? What does that mean? Mind right, body right fits calisthenics because the mental and physical sides, it feeds each other. Number one, mind right means discipline, focus, patience, consistency, and the willingness to keep working when training gets uncomfortable. Body right means strength, endurance, mobility, recovery, proper technique, and progressively challenging yourself. The connection is simple. You heard? The mind gives the body direction, the body gives the mind evidence. Extra reps, every extra rep, difficult sets, failed muscle ups, attempt, and day you show up builds both sides. You progressively overload the body with resistance and the mind with challenges. That's what makes mind and body right more than a fitness slogan. It can represent the training philosophy, you know what I'm saying, behind my brand, G Calisthenics. Make sure y'all guys do the right thing, man. Tune in, you know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button, like, share, and we building, y'all. We building on the positivity and destroying all negativity that's around us. That's a fact. It's another saying, that I like saying, build on the positivity, destroy all negativity. And the process is that it's like just building on the positivity. Every rep is a choice. Build discipline, build confidence, build strength, build consistency. Destroy the excuses, destroy the doubts, destroy the fear. And you know what fear means? False evidence appearing real. Destroy the voice telling you to quit, because you're your biggest competitor, your biggest enemy sometimes. You don't just progressively overload the body, you progressively strengthen the mind. Mind right, body right. A stronger mind builds a stronger body. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we build on the positivity and destroy all the negativity. You know what I'm saying? And it all starts up here in your own brain, in your own membrane. You know what I'm saying? You gotta push yourself through. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not easy. Some people say it's easy, just no, it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. That's when discipline takes over, when motivation's not working. You know what I'm saying? Hard work beats talent. Consistency. You know, putting that work in. And most of all, just trusting the process, trusting the work. And most importantly, trust in yourself. Because only you could get yourself through this. Because nobody is going to do it for you. You heard? Nobody. So make sure y'all put in that pain. Because another thing I like to say, no pain, don't train. When I speak on no pain, don't train, it has that raw, gritty calisthenics feel. Like I frame pain as the burn. That's how I frame pain. Effort and the discomfort of hard training, not injury pain. No pain, don't train. Not injury, not recklessness. That's when I don't mean that by pain. I'm talking about that burn, that last rep when your body wants to stop. That moment your mind starts to make excuses. That's where you build, you heard? Build on the positivity. Destroy the negativity. Push through the discomfort. Earn every rep, every set. And you know what that is? That's mind right, body right. Get your money. Stay proactive. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking, doing this voiceover because we had a lot of music. 9 times I don't like music playing. I'd rather you hear the raw greediness of, me working out or the fuzz working out. But today was more, people want to listen to music. I'm not mad at that. To get that extra, motivation. Because that's why sometimes people put in that music, give them that extra pump. You know what I'm saying? But today I feel like it was a day for me to do a verse over so y'all understand where I come from when I say these sayings, these meetings, and this is what I'm all about. You know what I'm saying? G calisthenics, my right, body right. It's just not something we do. This is literally the lifestyle. I've been doing this for years now, and we learning as we go, we building as we go. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. Exercise is important. Exercise is so important. Now they're trying to connect it with, with health related. Again, allies in the medical field. Exercise is medicine. I know y'all heard that probably a couple of times. Well, y'all probably heard movement is medicine. It's not just for the muscle. It's not just for the mirror. Train your heart. Train your lungs. Train your mind. Train your future. Every push, every pull, every burpee, every mile, you're investing in yourself. Build on the positivity. Destroy the negativity. Keep moving. Keep building. Mind right, body right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about, man. It's not all up for the theatric thing. It's not all about showing off. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about showing who's the most masculine or who's the strongest. It's just basically becoming a better version of yourself. What's better than that? You want to be better? You gotta do better. You gotta put it in the fight. You gotta really show that you really want it. You know what I'm saying? Fight for what you want, because ain't nobody gonna fight for you. This is a dog-eat-dog world. You know what I'm saying? And this world we live in right now in America is getting tougher and tougher and tougher. And we gotta train ourselves for that. Not only the physical, but also in the mental of it. That's why I say no pain, don't train. That's why I say mind right, body right. That's why I say build on the positivity, destroy all negativity. It's a lifestyle, y'all. I'm not just talking because I have lists. I'm talking because this is how I get through certain things. This exercise does wonders, you know what I'm saying? Not only with health, but just with just emotions in general, you know what I'm saying? If you going through things, you growing through things, leave your feelings on the ball, you heard? Settle it on the ball. Shout out to the people who know what that means. Settle it on the ball. You leave your feelings on the ball. You got something going on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think things through. You don't wanna and get involved in something else. You know what I'm saying? That could get you into trouble. Go to the park. Do a couple of sets and rep, and I guarantee you ain't gonna feel the same way after you put in that pain. And that's a fact. So make sure you keep on working, put in that pain. Don't stop, don't give up. Because you don't never know who's watching you. know what I'm saying? There was plenty of time where I'm thinking I'm in my own world, I'm in my own bubble. People will come up to me, be like, "Yo, I've been watching you, man. I seen the improvement, the development. Like you getting stronger." And I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? And in my head, I'm like, "Yo, what the hell? I don't see anything." But like I said, you don't know who's watching you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who's watching you through the window, who's watching you in that gym, who's watching you in that park. You know what I'm saying? You somebody motivation. You somebody inspiration. You know what I'm saying? You're your biggest investment when it comes to this life that we live in. Especially when it comes down to health, because what's money without good health? You know, people will change that. They rather have good health than money. You know what I'm saying? Because health is wealth. You heard? Health is wealth. You can replace money. You can replace material things, but you only get one body. Invest in your strength, invest in your endurance, invest in your mobility, invest in your mental health. Every rep is a deposit. Every workout is an investment. Every health decision adds up. Don't wait until your health becomes a problem to start valuing it. Exercise is medicine. Build on the positivity. Destroy the negativity. Mind right, body right. Your health is your real wealth. That's all I have to say, man. I think I was talking a lot. I wrote down some things I want to talk about. Yeah, man. This is what I came up with, man. So make sure we do the right thing. Invest on ourselves. Because like I said, you don't know who's watching. I got my little one watching me. My son, he watching me. I'm not even telling him to do push-ups, pull-ups. I got a pull-up bar in the crib. Sometimes he just walk past. He said, Dad, exercise. And I'm like, all right, do push-ups. And he's doing push-ups. Good push-ups, too. I'm proud of myself and I'm proud of my son because I know I'm the model, the role model that he's looking after. You know what I'm saying? G Calisthenics. Mind right, body right. Get your money. Stay proactive.